and it just laid there. And when we gave it about 5-6 inches of space and kind of lifted it above his head a little bit, pointing down towards him, it came alive. He sounded worlds better. And so that's just an example of placement and working with the mic, how important that is and how much of a difference it can make. If you don't like the sound, it may not be that there's a problem with the mic or a problem with you. It's a problem with the space between you. And so it's really, really important to sit down and take the time to try different positions and see how things come across to get the most out of any mic. Shotguns are pretty straightforward for the most part. You're shooting right into the barrel, because if you're not, it's going to have trouble picking you up. With those, it's just about finding the right angle, the angle that picks up your chest resonance, if that's important to you. But large diaphragm condensers, I've seen them perform best at more than a foot away from time to time. Yeah. And I've seen some that perform best really close mic'd. And so it just really depends on the person and on the mic where that placement is.
Yeah, I kind of think of the it's so funny. I came up with a baseball analogy, which of course is silly to me because I don't really like baseball. I don't, not that I don't like it, but I don't watch it very much. But I kind of consider it like you've got a strike zone, where you would place the microphone, and it's basically the top of it is at your eye level. Right at your eyes, and then the lower end of it is like kind of right at your clavicle. And basically like inside that square on either side from left to right, that microphone could fit anywhere in that space, pointed at your mouth, 6 to 8 inches away usually, and kind of off axis. So you're not going to speak directly into it anyway, but it could fit anywhere in that space, and you should try those kind of four corners and somewhere in the middle. And, the reason why it might sound a little bit different on the left or the right kind of goes back to the environment. Because if you actually have something different going on the left side than you have on the right side, which of course in a professional recording studio, it's probably going to be a little bit more symmetrical. In your own home studio, it could be much more haphazard. So, try anywhere inside that strike zone, so to speak, and the placement, will definitely alter the sound.
Yeah, and one thing to consider, and particularly probably this was relevant to Emmett, your example a minute ago, is the proximity effect. If you get closer generally to a mic in pretty much any pickup pattern with the exception of Omni, you will get a low boost if you get closer, and you'll lose that low end the further away from it. So you can almost EQ yourself in real time